As you can see out the window, there is still snow. A lot of it has melted, and it is 4 degrees out now. It was -6. Ugh. So I don't think it's melting today. Are we going to get more? I don't know. Do I want more? Always. Yes, I love the snow. I'd rather have it come down as snow than come down as rain most of the time. Now, don't get me wrong. In the summer when it's been hot, I enjoy the smell of a good, fresh rain. What about you guys? Would you choose snow or rain? Which one? Let me know in the comments. Hey, it's Dawn with For Grace Creations, and what do we got going on today? Well, let's just turn the camera. So one of my projects that I need to do for Finish It February, or hashtag Finish It February, which also is a part of How Do You Do Art, where we are taking unfinished projects in the month of February, and we are completing them, or we are sending them to someone else to get creative and do whatever they wish with it, or donating it. Basically, we're decluttering by finishing products. Have you seen any of the hashtag declutter organized 2025 videos with Dana K. White and Kara? So I had been participating in that because I knew I needed to organize and clean up. So then the whole bucket, Cheryl, with How Do You Do Arts, and Darcy at Darcy's Misadventures with Mixed Media suggested this. And I knew I was in. So one of the things we need to finish is, remember just a few days ago, now I'm going to link it in the comments below, our description box below. Remember we made a grungy journal, 3 signatures basically is what we did. And we followed Louisa Heinzel's video where she makes a grungy journal, and she takes a hammer to it and all kinds of things and bangs it and really makes this fabulous grunge. Okay, well, I needed to do something with that, so I did. I actually, quite a while ago, had made this journal cover. Fabric scraps, glued down, and I had made this plate on it, which happens to fit this perfectly because, check it out. But before we get into that much more, let's take a Bible verse for today and see what we've got. Psalm 121 verses 7 and 8, and it says, "The Lord will keep you from all evil. He will keep your life. The Lord will keep your going out and your coming in from this time forth and forevermore." Ooh, goosebumps. All right. So what I did was I took this journal cover that we made quite a while ago, and I went ahead and I sewed these 3 signatures in. And so here's what we have, the inside front cover. And I'll just do a quick little bit of a flip through so you can see some of the journal pages. Wonderful, grungy, yummy fun here. Now, I did put the signatures in off camera because sometimes I struggle, and I was afraid of struggling on camera and taking up an hour's worth of time just to sew in signatures. Okay, so that's the first signature. And then we get to the second one. Anyway, it did take me quite a while, and so I'm glad I did it off camera. So this is a lot of pages, believe it or not. And So it could become quite the gator mouth journal if you put a lot in it. But it is all fairy themed. As you can tell, fairy garden themed, because for instance, there's some book pages on gardens. But if we can get through this real quick, then I can show you what I thought would go great with this fairy journal. A leprechaun. And then there is the back cover. And then that's the back. So we got the 3 signatures in and the front. And the size of this is, let's see, well, that's not gonna work. Where's a better ruler? Well, I have this here. We have approximately 9¼ inches by, oh, let's see, let's measure it down here. Oh, 6¾ inch. So that's the size of this journal. And I had thought that, you know, I'm gonna do the decorating in here and then I'll put this journal up for sale in my Ko-fi site. No, I have a better idea. What I thought I'd do is I would go ahead and just create a packet of things for someone else to do the decorating themselves, whoever purchases this journal. So let me show you what will come in that kit. I thought I would include a couple of grungy glassine bags, coffee dyed, obviously a couple of coffee filters. There are 3 here. This cute little window envelope. And then I've got that. And then we have this sticker, if I can get it right side up. Fairy sticker. And another fairy sticker. When you pull it off, it does have white edges, so then you can just use your Distress Oxide on it. Aren't those cute? And they're all stickers. Here's another sticker. So those are stickers. This one's not a sticker. It's just paper. And then we have these 2 little fairy cards. And we have Gnome Home, Fairy Garden Galore. We have the Realm of Fairy. We have Enchanted Fairy. Oof, come on. Garden. Put those in there. Let's see, little fairy house. It's just paper. Another fairy house. Another fairy house. Another and another. There's a bigger one. Yet another bigger one. How cute is that? A fairy house on what looks like ledger paper. I think, if I remember correctly, all these are from Darcy. I think. I can't. Oh, I didn't write it down. I've had them for a while. So there's those. And then we have a bunch of papers that, if you look closely, they have fairies, but they are grungy. Fairies in the trees. So there's a ton of these. Anyway, So that will go with it. And then what I thought I'd do is look at this book. Isn't this cool? So this is from, let's see. It does not have a date, but what it has is photos of fairies, and it, like, okay, here's Apple Blossom. Preference, fame speaks of him, great and good. Apple Blossom is a symbol of preference because unlike any other sweet scented flowers, its dying blossoms are followed with fruit. And then it has a poem here, and each page has a fairy and information on different flowers. Isn't that adorable? So I thought what I'd do is I would take this book apart and put a handful of pages of it in with the fun things to use, and then look at this humongous book. Isn't that cool? And it has, how big is this? I want to tell you because this is huge. One page is 12 inches by 8 inches. So you could fold it in half and create another journal, or cut things apart and use them. So this tells about bluebell flower and the fairy that goes along with it, and then the pansy and the fairies that go with it. More about another fairy. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, I love that. Okay, not that one. So yeah, I thought I would take some pages out of here as well and include them so that you, so that you have, oh my gosh, look at his huge nose. So you have even more to play with. And let's see if I can flip through this real quick. Yeah, so they are kind of grungy, you know, but I thought it might be kind of fun for you to have some more pages to play with. But then after that, I found this book. It is just as humongous. Again, it is 12 by 9.5 almost. And this is like a leather cover. But look, isn't that cool? And my thought was I will eventually do another fairy journal with this and use it as an altered book because it is old. I mean, look at those pages. So, you know, folding things in to create different pockets and tucks. I started a little bit. Let me see. Oh, okay, so like back here, I folded 3 pages and made big, huge pockets here. And then I glued 2 pages together to create a gigantic pocket there. So this is another thing that needs finished, but it's not on my Finish It February list. It is for another time because, well, I have other things. And because I just found this, it is a new Finish It project. So we're going to set that aside for another day. So anyway, what I thought I would do is just get together some of this stuff and package it up for someone who might want it. Now, what I will do is I will take a few photos, not a lot, and I will put this whole kit in my Ko-fi site, and it should be there by the time this video comes out. And so what you can do is you click on the link below. It'll take you to the Ko-fi site so you can claim this. And because it's February, all the proceeds are still going to go to purchase the Proverbs study guide for ladies who cannot afford it. I don't want to start doing the Proverbs study until everybody who wants one has a copy of the study guide. I want everybody who wants in on it to be able to be in on it. So, yeah, I will add this to my Ko-fi site. And then, if somebody doesn't see this video and they click on that Ko-fi site, it then is going to redirect them to this video so that they can see what all is in the kit. Yeah. So that is our Finish It February for today. Like I said, originally I thought I was going to put all this together, but then I was thinking, you know, I would love to purchase a journal somebody has put together, took their time, effort, energy, and creativity into making, and they've left the pages alone so that I could then do something with them. But you don't usually find that with, you know, themed items that go with it. So I thought, what fun would that be? And look, I have emptied another container that can now go, dun 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 dun, in the recycle. All right, guys. Enjoy your day, and I will see you again tomorrow. Bye-bye.